Welcome back to another LongShot StarCraft 2 broadcast. I am your host, LongShot here, going to be casting this 1v1 between mibui, spawning as Protoss in the top right-hand corner, and his opponent is going to be Kolokotronis, one of my boys, hanging out in Xel'Naga Caverns. That's right. And we are going to have the most epic PvP ever. As we can see on the production tab, yes, they are making probes, and this probe is not. This probe has made a freaking pylon. That's right, awesomeness. Oh, did I mention this mibui put down the pylon as well? Amazing, folks, isn't it? I mean, these little guys just all over the place. Anyways, the mibui has decided to do some scouting, and this is good for a Protoss versus Protoss matchup, to be doing an early scout early on and making sure that you have that map control early on and seeing what your opponent is going to be going, while as Kolokotronis puts down his gateway fairly early on as well. And I guess mibui is going to be putting on a patrol move now. It's not going to be a move command, but it's going to be a patrol command. This is kind of interesting. I never thought of actually putting a patrol command on it, because he still gets shot like that, but he still will be able to be moving around the map fairly quickly and fairly easily. Huh. This is kind of a tip for all of you players out there that want to keep your guys moving, but once again, I think this is kind of like the lazy way of putting down your stuff. So, but Kolokotronis has already got his first assimilator up, and he's going to be putting down his cybernetics core. So Kolokotronis, is he going to be doing anything with the money that he's banking right now? I don't know whether he's going to be putting down a cybernetics core or going to be putting down another gateway. I think he's been chasing this guy, but no, he's opted to get more gas. I disagree with that unless you're going to be going some sort of heavy tech build. I think that he is going to be getting his cybernetics core early. Actually, it's going to be late, but oh, is he going to be getting that probe? Yes. That Zealot takes out that probe from seeing that other gas. I think he did see it, did he? So he's got one Zealot. He's going to get another probe out. But did he see that other gas? Yes, he did. He did see it was being made. So the Zealot, he's going to be opting to go for two Zealots and finally getting his cybernetics core up. Right now, Kolokotronis is supply block, trying to get that other pylon up, and finally goes up. He's able to make more units now. Oh, but going, this is he going to be DT rushing? We think so, people. I mean, he's got the two gas. He's going for a heavy tech build. This is going to be a risky move by Kolokotronis, whereas we have mibui going to be opting to go to like a 3-gate right now, possibly a 4-gate, but right now he's proxy pyloning everywhere. He's got one way in the back there, and he's getting map control, fighting for those Xel'Naga watchtowers. But that is one thing that Kolokotronis is not doing, and that's one of the things that I've learned, that controlling the map is by far one of the best things you can do in a 1v1. And he is going to be throwing down the Dark Shrine in his base. During this time, I think maybe this is pretty much just an all-in DT rush. I mean, he's rushing as quickly as possible to get those DTs out. But, you know, mibui has not decided to do any type of aggression, but is going to be putting down this proxy pylon at Kolokotronis' natural. This is a good placement on his part, so that Kolokotronis doesn't have the ability to get up his nexus and get that more economic build. But right now he is streaming in units. Kolokotronis is just sending that Zealot pretty much do his doom to that watchtower. He doesn't see the fighting force behind him, but I guess they stopped. But, you know, mibui does have the watchtower, and there he goes. Kolokotronis' Zealot is going to be sniped out by these two Zealots and Stalker. Losing 100 minerals on is very devastating. But mibui is going to be putting on some heavy pressure, especially now that his warp gate technology is up and running, getting that 4 gate, warping in more units at Kolokotronis' front. But Kolokotronis is going to be warping in 1 DT. And did he unwarp that? So there we go. But the DT is going to be sliding by, but unfortunately Kolokotronis doesn't have enough forces to defend from this. Really needs to get up those second DTs, but finally putting up another was that done by, yeah, that had to have been done by mibui. Mibui misclicking on that, taking his time to getting in that other, but he really needs to put up that warp gate. But this DT is going to be going up into mibui's base, and mibui has no detection whatsoever. So this is pretty much crazy. We got 1 DT defending the front, and they are going to be taking out that that Dark Shrine. The Dark Shrine does go down, but the 1 DT is going to be hurting all of the Zealots and the Stalker army as quickly as possible. But, you know, he's going to be putting the defense on, taking out that defense, but going to be firing on that, or swiping with his Sith, or his, I don't know. Yeah, he's the 1-blade one. Yeah, because, you know, they got the 2-blade and everything. That's awesome. But mibui is opting to get the Robo Bay, especially the Forge, but right now he is going to be moving into Kolokotronis' base. Kolokotronis is trying to defend as quickly as possible with the DT, popping off shots against that, but the Kolokotronis decides to take all of the probes and starts harassing as much as possible. He needs to keep on attacking, and the Zealots are going to be whittled down, but they're going to be tanking, and finally he's going to be pushing up. And that DT is going to be taking out that Stalker. The Stalker goes down. That one, how many kills is that? 9 kills from a Dark Templar. 4 more Zealots are being warped in, and all of the probes are being pushed out by this one hero Zealot. He's got 15 kills. He is certainly a master in my book. But right now, Kolokotronis is going back to the Dark Shrine, making sure that he's got enough to handle this. Unfortunately, you know, these Zealots with this Observer on the way, where is it? It's on its way, there it is. With these Zealots and the probes at the front, it's going to be very difficult for Kolokotronis to really whittle down that force, but he's warping in 3 more Zealots. I'm sorry, Dark Templar, DTs, and finally, he should be hitting these guys while they go in. He finally sees that they're moving in. But that Observer is going to be coming in extremely late, but it's going to be on time. He's going to be moving toward that Observer, and that Observer is going to be catching them. And finally, those DTs are going to be whittled down very quickly by the Probe army and the Zealot army. But this one, he's got 17 kills now. I don't even know where he got the other 2 from. But, dude, that's craziness. That's just utterly craziness. So, Kolokotronis is opting to get these 2 sentries now, and they're still trying to push real hard on this Dark Shrine. The Dark Shrine is about to go down, and there it goes, folks. But with, Kolokotronis is now so far ahead in the econ. He's got 14 minerals, 1,400 minerals, whereas mibui's got 25. So right now he is really trying to do as much harass as possible, but with that Observer overhead, he's not going to be able to make any more DTs anyways. But right now mibui is really putting on the pressure on Kolokotronis, and Kolokotronis is just losing all of his probes. So no one has any probes right now. None. Oh, but he is opting to get 1 more probe. Look at that, 20 kills. He is an executor in this game. That is absolutely out of control. And finally, Kolokotronis takes out that other force, and mibui is going to be putting that Observer overhead, and Kolokotronis has pretty much got this game in the bag. Mibui does throw up the GG flag, but man, what a crazy game. Tech over Army once again wins the day, and mibui does leave the game. Awesome game by Kolokotronis. Absolutely crazy game. Getting that Dark Templar tech so early on, rushing to that, and then just walking into his opponent's base that has no detection. That's just out of control crazy. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. And Kolokotronis is going to be is signed up for the Killshot tournament that we are hosting. So definitely check that out and sign up for it at KillshotStarcraft.com. And once again, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.